Ships of an alien source are approaching from the sky.
What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy CP, and today we're doing another Q&A. This is part 2 of my Q&A series. Let's get started. My favorite movie is definitely Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Like, it came out in December of last year, and I didn't see it until January, but it was still a really good movie, and I really liked it, so I had to go with Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Favorite TV show is definitely Riverdale, without a doubt. I've watched Riverdale ever since it came out, and I just never missed an episode. So, yeah, gotta go with Riverdale. Favorite color is definitely blue. I just love the color blue. It doesn't matter if it's light blue, dark blue, any type blue. As long as it's blue, I'm good. I'm 19 years old. I know I look like I'm older, but I'm only 19. So, yeah. My celebrity crush is definitely without a doubt Camila Mendes off of Riverdale. She plays Veronica, and I just not only I've liked her character, but I follow her on Instagram. I've seen some of her posts, and she just seems like a really cool person to hang out with. So I gotta go with Camilla. I don't have any tattoos or piercings, but I do see myself getting a tattoo within the next 2 or 3 years. I don't know what I'm gonna get yet, but I'm definitely gonna get something on my arm. Favorite team is easily the Dallas Cowboys. I always hear a bunch of people talk trash on them because I don't live in the Philly area, but I live in an area where there's like a bunch of Eagles fans, and I always never hear the end of it. Anytime Dallas will lose them, I never hear the end of it, but they get real quiet once Dallas wins, and Dallas beat them twice last season. So, but ever since they won that Super Bowl, it's just I can never hear the end of it. It's just, oh, we won Super Bowl against Tom Brady, this, that, and the third. I'm like, it took you guys 52 years to get one. My team has five, and they always try to say, oh, you weren't even born when that happened. I'm like, that doesn't mean it still didn't happen. My favorite artist has to be Lil Wayne. Like, he's really the only person I actually consistently listen to on a daily basis. Somebody tell me to throw some music on, or if I'm just like, I need to just chill with my thoughts and I need some music, I'm always listening to Lil Wayne. Whether it's an older song like Mrs. Officer or Mr. Carter or 6 Foot, 7 Foot, or if it's something newer like Don't Cry or Loyal. It doesn't matter if he's featuring or if it's his song. If it has Lil Wayne in it, I'll almost automatically like it. I'd rather be deaf than blind because one, if someone I don't like tries to talk to me, then I won't be able to hear them anyway, so I can just blatantly ignore them. Also, I just feel like most things that I do requires a little bit more towards my vision than versus my hearing because I somewhat know how to read lips anyway. So if you say something or like you mouth the words, I can somewhat put two and two together. So yeah, I'd rather be deaf than blind. My favorite memory from high school would definitely have to be homecoming of my senior year. because I finally got to go with the girl that I had a crush on for the longest, and I just had a really great time. And even afterwards, we went to get dinner at Fridays, and it was just a great night all around. I have multiple favorite songs, so I can't really pick just one because I like them all equally, but for different reasons. But the top three would probably be 6 Foot, 7 Foot by Lil Wayne, Be Like Me by Lil Pump featuring Lil Wayne, and Believer, the remix by Imagine Dragons and featuring Lil Wayne. Pretty much when it comes to music, and you're asking me for my favorite, it's going to involve Lil Wayne one way or another. I wouldn't say this would makes me mad. It just kind of frustrates me, but I don't let it get to me. Is when people try to underestimate my athletic ability without even seeing what I can do. Like there have been times where people look at my size and be like, "He's not a football player." Like I haven't even touched the football, haven't seen me play a down, so why are you gonna judge me? I even had one of my teammates try to tell me that I need to quit football. Football is not for you. You're too small. You're not athletic. I'm like, okay. I let his opinion be his opinion. But I know my athletic ability. I know that I love football, and I know that football is my sport. And I will always love football, and I'll always keep playing football because I always motivate myself to do better. Like in my free time when I was still in college, sometimes what I would do is I would throw my cleats on, go to the field, work on my route running, work on my speed drills, seeing how I can improve myself. So yeah, and like I said, I don't let it get to me. Like I'll just be like, okay, like it's annoying how it could come out of nowhere. It can come out of just like I'll talk about football. I won't even be talking about myself. I could just say I like football, and then somebody out of nowhere just try to be like, oh, you're not good at it though. Okay, that's your opinion. I know my athletic ability. I know how well I am at football, and I'm not gonna let people try to destroy my confidence. That's just not what a good football player does. Because to me, football is not just about how athletic you are, how fast you are, how big you are, how strong you are. No, it's also a mental game. If you got the mentality of a football player and you can prove it, because sometimes you gotta prove yourself. Because even when I was in high school or even middle school, pretty much anytime there need to be like teams, I would always be the last guy picked, if that makes sense. So, say me and my friends about to do a little pickup game of football, and they were picking teams, I was always end up being the last one picked. And anytime I was the last one picked, I just thought to myself, I was like, all right, that team just made poor choice not picking me. I'm not saying I gotta be the first one picked, but picking me last is kind of disrespectful. But I digress. I just let it slide. And then after I get picked last, I always put up 10 catches, 2 touchdowns, 100 yards. I mean, look at Antonio Brown. He was what a fifth, sixth round pick, and now he's one of the best receivers in the NFL. So don't ever let being picked last or being one of the last few to be picked destroy your confidence. Because the more confidence you have without getting too confident, the better you're going to play. If you feel good, then you're going to play good. Deion Sanders said it the best. He said, if you look good, you'll feel good. If you feel good, then you'll play good. If you play good, then you'll pay good. You pay good, then you'll live good. And that's probably my favorite quote by him because that always motivates me to do better and not let anything deter me from being the football player that I know that I can be. I'm always working on my route running. I'm always working on my catching ability. So, yeah. That's it for today, YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video down at the bottom of the screen. And I will be posting a new video next Sunday. See you then.